The He-Man toy line of the late 1980s and early 1990s, often referred to as the New Adventures of He-Man, included a collection of wild and unique characters. One of the most unique was the only deluxe figure in the line. Sagitar, also called Tharkus for his release outside of the US, is a centaur-like being with the ability to be posed on all fours and used as a steed, or posed standing upright with 4 arms to do battle. The Galloping Battle Beast, as he's referred to on the package, was released as part of the 3rd series of figures in 1991, the last year of the New Adventures toy line. Sagitar did make an appearance in the New Adventures of He-Man cartoon series as a member of the Galactic Guardians. While he mostly resembled the action figure, one noticeable difference is that the animated version wore a pair of goggles over his eyes, a feature that seemed to suit the character quite well. In fact, many fans have expressed interest in having a goggled version of the character if he ever appears in the current Masters of the Universe Classics toy line. The action figure came inside a fully enclosed box instead of the usual blister card packaging, since he was a larger deluxe figure. The box featured some artwork of the character being ridden by He-Man, chasing off Skeletor and Quake. I always love seeing full artwork on toy packages like this, and for the most part, this is a really nice piece. However, I've personally always felt that there is something a little odd about the look on He-Man's face. Almost like he's a little uncomfortable with the circumstances here. As stated earlier, Sagitar's feature is that he can be posed as a centaur-like steed, or as a tall 4-armed man. In his steed mode, his 2 lower arms act as his front legs. You can easily position any of the standard figures on his back, and they sit fine, though there really is nothing to hold them in place. I must admit that while this is a neat feature, it does seem a little strange having a person ride on another person's back such as this, but maybe that's just me. To position Sagitar in his standing pose, the back legs bend down to become more like human legs, and the torso has a joint in the middle. The end result of the transformation leaves us with a massive figure that stands nearly 10 inches tall. The figure's articulation is very basic for this being a deluxe figure. The 4 arms only have the standard up and down movement, and unfortunately the head is completely static. This figure definitely would have benefited from the ability to turn his head. Sagitar includes 2 accessories, an energy shield and a laser sword. Both accessories are molded in a dark gray plastic and are able to be positioned in any of his 4 hands. This allows for several different display options with the weapons, both in human and centaur forms. Sagitar is certainly one unique action figure. The concept of a character being half man, half steed is interesting, if also a little odd. The end result, however, makes for a very fun action figure. It certainly would have benefited from a little bit better articulation, but it cannot be denied that this character makes for a really cool addition to the New Adventures of He-Man line, and is certainly one of the more memorable characters.